take long to the 5. Sammy Watkins breaks tackles, touchdown, Kansas City. The Colts will come into Arrowhead Stadium as one of the hottest teams in football. They've won 10 of the last 11 games. And they'll be met with a collection of all-pro Chiefs and the loudest fans in the NFL. This week, I'm joined once again by the winningest coach in Chiefs franchise history in his first 6 years, Andy Reid, to discuss the Arrowhead advantage.
I trust every single one of y'all to go out there and do your job. The man next to you gonna do his, you do yours.
Hands off left side to Marlon Mack, stretching it out, jumps towards the pylon, he's in, touchdown!
The horseshoe is back, baby. The horseshoe is back.
A lot of pressure on the Chiefs. Luckily, they've got the best offense.
This, Kyle. How scared should Patrick Mahomes and company be about the Colts coming to town?
Not scared at all. In fact, if anything, the Chiefs should be.
And you said it a week ago, I think, where you said this team's earned it. I want to ask you about this team going into the postseason. What is the message to this whole team of the shot that's there for all of us going into the playoffs?
Yeah, so it doesn't happen every year. That's not how this works. In this business, you take it for now.
The Chiefs have won the West, and now they set their compass on the other 3 directions. Kansas City Chiefs, they are the back-to-back AFC West champions for the first time.
Let's go get this thing, dog. Let's go get it. Yes, sir. Time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam.
The end result is you want to let your personality show. You want to be the Chiefs. Not only in your play, the guy next to you, you got to know that you got the greatest fans in the world. And you maximize everything on every play, and you go about doing it, like I said, our way. And this is special.
Listen up, baby. Take advantage of the day. When you get an opportunity in this game, you make a play. Let's go out there and get a win. The playmakers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
This hadn't been easy. You had to deal with adversity, injuries, arguably the toughest schedule in the league. What about that and how this is, you've had to fight things off to build a strength to go into the playoffs?
Yeah, this is a National Football League, man. There's 32 teams in the National Football League. These are the best players in the world.
Ball's caught. Touchdown, Michael Gallup.
It's to Gordon. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
John Perlman, touchdown for the Colts.
What a win for the Eagles as the season continues.
They roll, man. They roll fast, and with that, we make Kansas City proud.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, baby!
The coaches have done a nice job with it. The players have been relentless with it. Doesn't matter what the score is, what part of the game it is. Guys are bringing it.
It's caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with Mahomes magic.
When you're a coach, you love that. You got guys that like playing. I mean, not just because it's the NFL. You can put them over in the parking lot at the CVS. They're going to show up and they're going to play. You need that now. So that's all these things we're talking about are history until you play that next game.
Start with us, man. We in the jungle now, baby. We back home in the jungle, baby. Hey, you know how we play at home.
How many times can you say you're the best in the world, right, at what you do? Very few have that opportunity to be one of the 32 best in the world once they leave the profession. So you're sitting here with an opportunity to do what you do great and even do it greater. My challenge to everybody is, let's go one play at a time and let's roll.
It was back in April during phase 1 of the offseason training that this Chiefs squad began their journey toward the 2018 season. 271 days later, they've achieved their goals of a 3rd consecutive AFC West title. That's never been done. A number 1 seed in the NFL playoffs. In this format, it hasn't been done. And the right to have the road to the Super Bowl come through Arrowhead Stadium. In this week's Under the Helmet, we sat down with members of the 2018 Chiefs to discuss what's at stake against the Colts.
The Kansas City Chiefs claim the number 1 seed in the AFC.
How about those Chiefs? That's what we're talking about.
We understand the importance of getting the 1 seed, having everything run through Arrowhead. I mean, the home field advantage that we have here. The fans bring up to every game. Pretty special.
You see the offense, defense, special teams, and then Chiefs Kingdom.
108 and counting left in the game in this stadium. This crowd has also been so effective today.
We'll definitely need Arrowhead Stadium to be one of the loudest stadiums in the world.
He's going to be sacked. Chris Jones finished him off. Martin, a former Buccaneer at running back, a lead play, and he gets hit by Allen Bailey.
Ball loose at the 45-yard line, picked up by the Chiefs.
The fans do a great job of really creating that, environment where offenses have a hard time hearing. They got to go back and check and looking over at the sidelines. And, when you can use that advantage throughout the playoffs, it's going to be great for us.
I look forward to the challenge of playing the Colts. We know they're a good football team.
It's single elimination. It's an intensity that you have to go into knowing that you got to put your best foot forward.
We know we got a challenge each and every week. We just take it day by day.
We got to focus, all right? We got to maintain our vision and understanding that, hey, we got to go out and do what's necessary to win.
It's a great time to kind of be pushing into the playoffs. I think we're playing hot right now, and we've got to keep that rolling.
Got a hell of an opportunity today. Hell of an opportunity to go out there and protect our health.
And exciting to see what Patrick and the whole offense has been able to do, and some of the records that they've set with Tyreek and Travis.
And Tyreek Hill becomes the all-time leading receiver in single season in Chiefs history. 5,000 yards passing and 50 touchdowns in a single season.
We're kind of rewriting the script and making this like a new set of history, in Chiefs Kingdom.
Mahomes fires over the middle, caught, touchdown! Sammy, Travis Kelce, and Williams.
We've got so many skill guys across the board. It's hard for defenses to defend it.
How frustrating is this for this football team?
It's very frustrating. That play calling was something I've never seen before. So,
man, this is one of the hardest losses, man, I done had in the regular season.
You factor in the motions, the shifts, the Coach Reed's brilliance. It's tough.
16 unanswered points on the Broncos. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns in Pittsburgh. Patrick Mahomes pulls a little magic out of his hat again.
That's the way you win a football game. Every phase of the game stepped up when it needed to.
You got a lot of special guys within this group. They form a brotherhood within us, and it just brings us in as a family.
We only got 3 weeks to give it all we got. Let's go get this thing, dog.
Yes, sir.
Let's go get it,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
Yeah. Time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam.
The 2018 season will be remembered as a record-breaking year in the Chiefs Kingdom. A season that started with one of the toughest schedules in the NFL, ended with 12 victories and only 4 losses. The season also featured the most prolific offense in Chiefs history, led by a young gunslinger at quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, who threw for over 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns, only the second player in NFL history to do so. And Mahomes led the team to the highest scoring output in franchise history. This week, we take a look back at the Chiefs' 2018 season.
Hey, bring it up. Hey, there ain't nothing better than this right here.
All right, now. We're going to fight for every play. First play to last. I need it today. Hey, how about those Chiefs?
How y'all feel? Take advantage of this game.
A whole lot. Let's go, man. Y'all know what we got in mind, dog. Hey, look, man, we here strictly to handle business. Nothing more, nothing less, man. Let's go. Nice.
All those OTAs, all those training camp practices for moments like this.
Football season is still months away, but the Chiefs, they are already getting
now you're starting there's a ton of excitement in Kansas City for good reason. Chiefs totally different.
Let's live today, man.
Oh, yeah,
baby.
We the ones they talking about. Let's not forget.
Doesn't matter who the next opponent, doesn't matter. We roll, man. That's how you do. Stay humble today.
Hey, we're all here for a reason, either mindset or talent, something special. Let's do this.
Hey, we riding from here on out, man. Bam on 2, 1, 2, bam.
Something we did not see a lot in the preseason, a 3 and out. As now to punt will be Drew Kaiser.
The dangerous Tyreek Hill, backpedaling.
Takes it at his own 10 and wants a left return. Gets 2 blocks, gets up to the 15. Attacks at left 20. He's at the 30. The cheetah's loose. And midfield.
Finds an opening. Tyreek Hill to the outside.
There goes the cheetah. Touchdown! Kansas City. That didn't take long.
We got to give it just one little one. How about those? It's back. It's back.
Hey, it's a long season, man. not lose sight of where we're going, man. Yeah, man. Bam on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam.
Mitchell just back in Denver. The Chiefs trailing Denver 23-20.
Big third down. Can you drive down to win this game?
Broncos show blitz, a sellout blitz. Mahomes trying to keep it a drive.
Here comes Von Miller. Oh, how did he pull that off?
And Hill makes the catch. A first down. Batman's left-handed.
Joe, are you kidding me? Wow. Think about what you just saw at this level against that speed rusher.
That's not just having talent. That's being a competitor and doing what you've got to do to get the job done.
4th down and 10 for the Broncos. Case Keenum comes to the near side. It is caught. It's a hook and ladder. It is picked up. Chiefs have the ball at 5 seconds to go. And the Chiefs are going to be undefeated at 4-0.
Hang up. Let's give Denver one right here. How about those Chiefs?
Unbelievable game for Patrick Mahomes. If you haven't believed in the kid before, believe him now.
Hey, got a hell of an opportunity today. Hell of an opportunity to go out there and protect our house.
You got to play like a bunch of crazy dogs out there. You got to play with emotion. You got to play with fire.
Number 87, Travis Kelce.
Let's go, man.
Woo! Hey, let's start fast, baby. Let's start fast.
Around the edge, they come. They got him, and it's a fumble. Deep for them.
What's up, boy? What's up?
We're in now. Let's get out here quick.
3rd down, 7 for the Ravens. The throw, Jackson in the pocket. He's had it taken down and sacked by Chris Jones.
Hey, man, put some respect on your name, baby. They leaving you way too open today.
3rd down and 10 blitz. Here's one for Hill. Gets hit and hangs on.
Snap to Mahomes at his belt, sidestepping, fires for the end zone. The pass is going to be caught. Touchdown!
Wow, this is unreal. I mean, I thought for sure I was going to punt.
Patrick Mahomes breaking the record of Lenny the Cool Dawson.
You guys kidding me? Are you kidding? What?
Hey, listen, you found out a little bit about yourselves, huh? You reached down, man. Everybody on the same page. Good things happen, right? Good things happen. So now the key is that you don't let it go here, right? You see that every week, and you just keep pounding and pounding and getting better and better.
4th down and 9. Mahomes holding into the pocket, scrambling to the right side. He throws it late. He's throwing for Tyreek Hill. He's got the catch.
He came back for it. An amazing play by the Chiefs. They do blitz. They got the ball out. A strip sack. Recovery by Justin Houston.
And the Chiefs have won in overtime on an improbable Arrowhead victory.
Hey, that's the way you win a football game. Every phase of the game stepped up when it needed to. Let's go win the AFC West, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Chiefs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
If the Chiefs can beat the rival Raiders, the Kansas City Chiefs will win the AFC West for the 3rd consecutive year. Something that's never been done in the 59-year history of the franchise. Williams at running back, goes up the middle inside, powers into the end zone, touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs are the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs.
How about those? All right, hey, listen, very proud of you guys, man. You brought it. That's Chiefs football right here, huh?
We only got 3 weeks to give it all we got. Let's go get this thing, dog.
Let's go get it.
Let's go get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Bam on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam.
Divisional playoff time. For any of us that work in this league, players, coaches, or just us, all you want is an opportunity. What about the Chiefs' opportunity that they have now? It's one of the best in 59 years for this franchise. How do they seize it?
Well, first of all, I think there's 2 words: Patrick Mahomes. The fact that they have him leading the charge, leading this offense, just makes this team completely different from anything that you've seen in the past.
Now they're throwing down the field, adjusting the rock. Caught! It's caught by DeMarcus Robinson, backpedaling into the end zone.
At some point, everything is going to end. The streak is going to end up. So why not this team? Why not now? This is not the same sort of situation because you said we have the best player in the NFL on our team, leading the highest scoring offense, and we're playing at Arrowhead Stadium. It is set up perfectly.
Let's make these last couple weeks mean something. If you want sacrifice, sacrifice now.
But let's go to the Colts here. Chris Ballard has done a phenomenal job. They're ahead of schedule here, and what they've been able to do to win 10 out of 11 games. What are you seeing from the Colts?
You put that draft class that they just had and the rookies they have right now up against any draft class by anybody in recent memory. You have 2 first-team All-Pros as rookies, and left guard Quentin Nelson. He's had a phenomenal season, and then Darius Leonard. He's athletic. He loves to come downhill and can hit.
And he goes down. Darius Leonard, Kenny Moore.
Get out! Come on! Come on!
For him to be a first-team All-Pro speaks to Ballard and that entire staff's ability to evaluate talent.
That's good football, man. Good football. Go, baby. Good football.
The Colts and Andrew Luck, they're coming in on a hot streak, but I think the Chiefs have just as much momentum as the Colts do right now. And when it comes to the defensive side of things, since that winning streak started in Week 7, the list of quarterbacks that they've faced have been nothing comparable to Patrick Mahomes.
When you get your opportunity, don't make a play. Oh, no. Leave everything you got on that field. Let's dominate this game.
I've already talked about Mahomes some, but I want to ask you about 2 things here in the playoffs, and that is poise and patience. You know, sometimes everything gets so sped up, it makes you impatient or you lose poise. Let's talk about that with this Chiefs offense against this Colts defense.
The Chiefs offense is uniquely equipped to handle and maneuver this cover 2 defense for the Colts. Patrick Mahomes is going to want to go for those long touchdowns, but he has to be patient. You've got to be able to take what that defense is willing to give you. If they come up and they set up at 10 yards and then they back off once the snap happens to 20, well, you got to be looking for Travis Kelce or even Tyreek Hill on some of the shorter routes. So I think that the cover 2 scheme, when it comes to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense, it's going to work in their favor.
Mahomes takes the snap, looks middle, now fires for the end zone. Kelce's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Every defense has ways that it can be beat. And you look at the cover 2, there's a reason that their numbers against tight ends are what they are with all the cover 2 that they're running, that they've allowed over 1,200 yards to tight ends this season. It's the most in the NFL. The Chiefs, they have a pretty good tight end, so I like the Chiefs' chances because of Patrick Mahomes throwing into those tight windows.
Let's go! Let's go!
This is a guy who's consistently rose to the occasion in the biggest of moments, and that's what superstars do. That's what MVPs do.
So who else thinks that Patrick Mahomes can pass this test? If so, just blacken in the oval. Let's roll. Thanks for joining us on this special playoff edition of Hy-Vee Chiefs Insider. The Chiefs are now just hours away from kickoff in their quest to try to win the Lamar Hunt Trophy. If the Chiefs can beat the Colts next week, they will host the AFC Championship game at Arrowhead Stadium for the first time ever. It has been a season full of first evers. It's time to add one more. Let's roll.